They are hoping there is a state wrestling tournament this season to continue an amazing streak. A Droegemueller has coached in, wrestled in, or both for what's believed to be 55 straight tournaments dating to the mid-1960s. It started with the late Ken Droegemueller, who was a Division II All-American at Mankato State and started coaching in Worthington in the 60s, before spending the bulk of his Hall of Fame career at Osseo. Sons Dave and Darren each won 2 state titles before wrestling at Nebraska. Dave's son Weston qualified for 6 state tournaments for Wayzata, while Darren's sons Dalton and Dylan excelled at Champlain Park and then Anoka for Dylan, who won 171 high school matches and was an NCAA qualifier for North Dakota State as a freshman last season. Longtime Wayzata assistant and former head coach Dave joined Ken in the Minnesota Hall of Fame this fall, which led him to compile some family numbers.
Everybody's kind of like, well, what was your record? What'd you do this? How, and then it kind of came up to, holy cow, my family's been doing this a long time at all levels, and generations have succeeded and even done better than maybe we did. So it was pretty fun. It was cool.
The third generation guys are proud to be Droegemuellers, but admit it came with some pressure.
When I was younger, I put some extra pressure on myself to uphold that standard, or maybe I thought I needed to achieve certain things because of the successors in my family. But I think as I've gotten older, I've just recognized that, I'm kind of making this career my own, and just adding to the legacy, I guess.
I would say there was a little bit of pressure, and I think a lot of people knew my last name, and maybe I had a little bit of a target on my back, if you will. Some people, I've met a lot of guys after the fact that I'm not competing anymore. They'd be like, you were a Droegemueller and you won all these matches and I hated you,
A non-wrestler deserves some credit for the family run, too.
The secret of all of it was my mom. She was a coach's wife in the early years. She was a mom and a wrestler's mom, which cannot be easy to do, especially when, back in the 70s, 80s, we were intense.
For Darren, the championships and records are nice, but the long-lasting impact of the sport goes beyond that.
You look at what did the sport teach you, what did you get out of it, the dedication, the hard work, the perseverance, the goal setting, when things aren't going your way, you better figure out a way to make it happen, those types of things.
Beyond the run of state appearances, the Droegemueller numbers are impressive. 19 times qualifying for state as wrestlers, with 4 championships and 12 times placing. 31 times appearing at state as coaches. 746 wins as wrestlers, not counting Ken's total, and 10 Hall of Fame inductions. Wayzata should have a very good team this season, if and when there is a season. And to miss out on a state wrestling tournament would be a big blow, but COVID-19 is a formidable foe.
I'm hoping we have a season for the kids' sake, not for me. I'm going to lead my life whether we do or don't. Do we want a state tournament? Yeah. For the experience of the kids, we were blessed with it. Darren wrestled in 5 of them. Weston wrestled in 6 of them. I wrestled in 5 of them. And when I started looking at the stats, some people work their whole lives and don't get to wrestle in any of them.
For all of the Droegemuellers, they're missing the guy who started the wrestling tradition, father and grandfather Ken, who passed away in 2007.
His spirit's around, and we know that he has a hand, and he's probably up in heaven, I'm going to say having a past blue ribbon with Woody Ferry right now.